Hello, Marvel fans. Welcome to episode of Marvel Talk with your hosts,
Nick
and Chris. And we have some pretty big news we got to talk with you about tonight.
That's right. We were originally going to do a comic book review, but unfortunately, of Wolverine versus Predator. Unfortunately, due to bad rain, we didn't want to risk our comics getting wet, so we decided to hold off on that.
Yeah, hopefully next Saturday.
That's right. Instead, we were going to do a news of everything going on, but we decided to not do that either. Instead,
that will probably be tomorrow.
Yes, that would probably be like tomorrow's video. So instead, there's been a big topic going around with rumors about Avengers not being focused around Kang and changing the name. This was also before Jonathan Majors' allegations and everything popped up. Apparently, they were going to do this anyway because of the bad reviews that Ant-Man and the Wasp got. Quantumania. So we want to kind of go over it and talk about it and tell you our thoughts. This was something that we both really wanted to talk about, and we decided, like, let's just talk about it and just share our concerns and everything. So, Chris, would you like to go first?
Yeah, all right.
On your thoughts on it?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not really that enthusiastic about that idea. Because all this was setting up for the Kangs, basically. The Council of Kangs that we got in Quantumania and everything. So honestly, I really don't want them to change it in any way possible. I really want them to just remain at the Council of Kangs, like, as the big bads and everything of this whole thing, of this whole saga we're dealing in. Because it's like, honestly, it just would seem like a complete waste, really.
I think I brought this up when we talked about the Jonathan Majors thing in the video. I don't remember if I did or not, but I know I talked to you about it constantly.
Yeah.
And what I said was, personally, why was Thanos probably one of the best villains in the MCU? And I say this because he was set up so fantastically well. He was teased with each movie, well, not all the movies, but like the big important ones. He was in like the Guardians. He was teased in the 2 Avengers movies. He was getting known as this like dangerous villain that was collecting the stones. It was all setting up, and it was all done perfectly. Everything, all the movies were setting up into this one big thing, and it paid off. He was fantastic. He was the only villain that succeeded. They went back through time to stop him. He was so dangerous. And no other Marvel villain has done what he's done so far in the MCU, in the cinematic universe of Marvel. That's why he's probably the best as of right now. But this is just a personal thing for me. But again, it's build up. Regardless of how Ant-Man did, whether you liked it or rather you hated it, I liked it. I know that a lot of people didn't. I don't think it deserved a Razzie or any of the awards. I thought it was a good movie. I think for an Ant-Man movie, it delivered. I thought that it was a great Ant-Man movie. I loved Kang. I loved that they were, because that did set up what was to come. They had Loki at the end of season 2 prevent the Kangs from coming over with everything going on. And we're sticking with this multiversal thing. So, again, I feel like they should just pull a Star Wars. And when I say Star Wars, I mean just do what they did with I can't speak today. And switch hit like they did. They switched him in the hologram at the end of Return of the Jedi, and it went great. So what they would have to do is, yes, at the end credit of Ant-Man and the Wasp, they are gonna have to find other actors. I know I remember saying that in the Jonathan Majors video, but like, it is true. They are gonna have to find these new actors, redo the whole scene, and edit it in to Disney Plus, and of course, like the anniversary steelbook or DVD of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. The only reason why I say they'll do an anniversary is because they're gonna have to add that into a DVD because money. But physical media is not what it used to be, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just are like, hey, check out Disney Plus, we just edited it in, and here you go. So I feel like they're gonna have to do that. I don't want them to ruin something that has been working, because while other projects that are not connected to the multiverse saga, like Moon Knight and Thor: Love and Thunder, like those aren't connected. So you don't have to worry about those. But the ones that have
the
been
Guardians,
yes,
Volume 3,
those you don't have to worry about being connected because they're their own thing.
Yes.
So, you know, I mean, like the good ones, like Spider-Man: No Way Home, Doctor Strange was good. Could have been a little. Wait, I talked about that. We're not going to get into that. Even, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but even the Marvels continued the multiverse saga. So that was like the only crappy one in the multiverse saga so far. But that ending credit, man, that was fantastic.
Oh yeah, Beast.
And then and now we're getting Deadpool, Wolverine. So there's good there. So again, connected to the multiverse so far so good. And then of course Loki, I can't forget about that amazing show, and the What Ifs.
Oh yeah.
You know, all that's connecting to the multiverse saga. So it's been good so far, but Kang has had this presence in there. So to just throw that away, how are you going to make that work? How I feel like we would be cheated because we're so invested as Kang as it is, regardless of what happened with Jonathan Majors, where this is the character Kang, not the actor. We're interested in the character. So how are you going to do this? I don't know. But changing the name to Kang Dynasty for something else, I don't know. I'm just hoping that they still stick with Kang. They don't have to call it the Kang Dynasty, although it would be cool for them to stick with it and have that be about Kang and really expand upon that like the comic books did and the graphic novels that led into Kang.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be. I know Kevin Feige is struggling right now with keeping everything and he's busy, but so far he has had his stand on, like, for example, the Sony thing going on. He's trying to get, like, we're going to report that tomorrow, but like well, that's going to be up on like Monday or Tuesday, but there's going to be like we're going to talk about how like he's trying to work with Sony to make it like street level and stuff.
Spider-Man 4.
He's working on like street level stuff. So I do believe he is confident that the Kang saga or multiverse saga, but like the Kang stuff can work. He seems like he wants to focus on that, so maybe that can be something that works.
Yeah, I mean, all this is reportedly anyway.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah, because sometimes obviously these rumors and stuff, they don't end up true, so, But yeah, I mean, everything does make a point. I mean, I really just hope they really stick with what they're doing right now.
Yeah, because, again, you can change, again, they can fix this. This is,
besides,
such a fix.
I mean, after all, it's like just one movie, and besides, it's like, the only thing was just, I know it's like, it was just only the writer they just, that was like the only thing. Obviously, I like Quantumania too, so I know it's like people are saying like, but they should realize, like, if I didn't like Quantumania, it would be like, it was because of the writing. And the guy who wrote Quantumania, like, he was supposed to do the Kang Dynasty, I believe, but they let him go, so maybe they'll just fix that.
Not to mention, the guy who did Loki, the shows, is working on, the Avengers movies.
Exactly, Michael Waldron.
Yes, so. And I feel like Michael Waldron knows that Kang is important.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell you all, and this is going to be my opinion, and you can tell me if I'm right or if you have your own, but I think that these rumors are going to be false. There's, like, he knows what he's doing. He's cooking. I have full confidence in him. And seeing how he has made Kang this big threat, I believe he's going to stick with that story. I don't think we're going to get Doctor Doom as like a god at the end coming out of nowhere. I don't think we're going to get that. Maybe Fantastic Four will do something with him. If they want to do Galactus, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm very optimistic about Fantastic Four, but regardless, Kang is going to be the main threat.
Yes.
So, regardless of how you felt about Ant-Man the Wasp, bad writing, whatever, I liked it.
Or as a friend of ours kept saying, it was because of all the visual effects everywhere.
Yeah, he said that hurt his eyes.
It didn't bother me, really.
I was excited. I really enjoyed it. Like,
besides, it's the quantum realm. It's not like everything's going to be just like how it's supposed to be, like, here on Earth.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I like that this Kang is weaker than the other. And I feel like I talked about that, too, on this channel, and personally through you. Like, I said that, it goes to show that if he's dangerous, imagine the other ones, it's going to take more than Ant-Man the Wasp. I talked about how confidence can be your downfall, that his ego cost him that battle. Like, again, it's all about how you look at the movie through your eyes and your point of view. So for me, I feel like this Kang was just too cocky and too arrogant that it cost him the battle and cost him his life at the end.
Yeah, because, like, basically, as when obviously Janet went through his mind and saw like everything he did. It's like everything he did was all successful, so that's why he got a little.
And he got arrogant and cocky and was stuck in the quantum realm. He was eager, impatient. Those things can cost you things. That's just our take on it, or my take, and he agrees. It's at the end of the day, I don't believe that the plans are going to change, regardless of how Quantumania is. Kang has this presence. You can't get rid of it, especially when Deadpool might do that with the Kings. Like, we don't know. I'm excited, though. I'm hopeful. I'm not going to say, you know, Marvel's dead or it's back, baby. Like, I'm not. That's so stupid. I have been enjoying the majority of what Marvel has done, both within the multiverse and outside of it. That's just me, though. I can't speak for all of you. And that's okay if you don't like that stuff. If you haven't been liking what they've been cooking, it's completely understandable. That's fine.
I mean, I'm not, because after all, we're not saying that everything in the multiverse saga was perfect, obviously.
Yeah, and not to mention, outside of the multiverse stuff, there hasn't really been a lot of good ones. I didn't like Falcon and Winter Soldier. I didn't really like Love and Thunder. Like, as a Thor movie, it was good. It was better than the first two, I can say that much. But in terms of just a Marvel movie, it wasn't for me. Like, there are just things that I don't like so far, but there have been a lot of good ones. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Obviously.
Come on. Like the What Ifs and Loki.
And now, hopefully, we're waiting for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
But I actually, just very quickly... I will say, Kevin Feige has been saying that he actually might put Deadpool and Wolverine in the Kang Dynasty anyway. Well, before even Secret Wars, because
if you remember, I don't mean to cut you off, but if you remember, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, it's okay.
It just made me think of something, that he is contracted for 2 more movies.
Oh yeah,
Hugh Jackman. So I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if he's in there. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Deadpool 3 ends good, but then at the end credit kind of shows that they're not done. I'm not gonna be surprised if Wade Wilson at the end of the movie says that he's not done and that he's gonna be taking care of something much bigger. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. I really wouldn't. But that's just me. These are just rumors. And rumors are sometimes gonna be so factually true that you don't want to believe it, or it's so outrageously bullshit that it's not true. I can't put that with either of these. It's just an interesting rumor because people are just they don't want to put in the work to change something, or they feel like it's for the best. It could be the outrageous bullshit, but it's not outrageous. It's more like thinking through corporately, and because of the publicity and everything. But I don't know. I'm going to put it in the middle. It's not a terrible rumor, but it's not a truthful one. It's just a rumor that's probably not true.
Yeah.
And that's how I like to look at it.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just saying, since that Feige's probably going to bring them both back anyway for the Kang Dynasty, because he said he was very impressed with Deadpool and Wolverine. So that already, it's already something good to know.
And of course, Hugh Jackman has two more movies in his contract.
Yes.
So there's always possibilities and hope. Again, I'm not worried. Let's not worry about this. This is just an interesting rumor that's causing buzz, and in my opinion, I'm just gonna say it's not true.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little scary for me, but I don't want to believe it anyway.
Yeah,
because after all, this is what they made at first, and they really should stick with it.
Yeah, multiverse has been this big thing, especially with Kang. Just has the presence being around there. So, yeah, I'm not gonna believe it. I think that they're sticking with the story. How they handle the story, though, that is something that we're gonna have to just see in time. As of right now, it is still way too soon.
Yeah, I mean,
we have 2 to 3. We have 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, till the Kang Dynasty.
So I'm gonna give you my final thoughts, and my final thoughts are: let's not try and jump the gun and try and jump the future. Let's enjoy what we have right now. Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm not focusing on 3 years from now, unless if Marvel Studios themselves announce anything. We are not jumping the gun. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not looking 3 years into the future.
Yeah, right now, I'm just focused on Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'm living in the now, and you all should too. My biggest movie of the year right now is Deadpool and Wolverine. And that's how it's going to stay. When Deadpool and Wolverine ends,
then we'll go.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
Because then we can move on to the next movie. But like as of right now,
it's just Deadpool Wolverine.
We're enjoying it. We are going to be doing a huge Deadpool Wolverine stuff this year, so it's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna say this: you're probably gonna expect in July, which is we're saying Deadpool month.
Yeah, we did that in our video when we talked about the future of this year's channel.
Like you're probably gonna expect a lot of Deadpool and Wolverine stuff from us that month.
It's gonna be
like posts on Instagram and comic book reviews and stuff like that.
And here, we're gonna just be it's Deadpool and Wolverine month, and it's just gonna be every week of just Deadpool and Wolverine content.
Yes.
So we got you guys for that. And we're really excited. This is what we've been waiting for. We're so excited that we get to talk and do these big movie stuff with you guys. It's too bad we weren't doing this with Spider-Man, but like we're doing it with Deadpool and Wolverine now, and we're so excited.
Yeah, I mean, because after all, we started this after that.
You know,
but I'm telling you this, if we did have this like even in 2021, we definitely would have been going crazy.
Yeah, so we're gonna be able to go crazy for this now.
But I'll tell you one thing. The next time there's a big movie like Deadpool, Wolverine, and Spider-Man No Way Home,
part of like Avengers stuff, we'll do like Avengers content.
Yeah, so and like I said, if they do stick with the King Dynasty, which we're hoping still, but not right now. Yeah. We're focused with Deadpool and Wolverine. Then expect like Avengers and Kang stuff, basically.
Yeah. So again, my final verdict and final thoughts on this is, I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not gonna worry. There's worrying later when that happens, As of right now, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm excited. They're cooking. I cannot wait.
Yes.
Do you have any final thoughts?
Basically the same thing. I'm not jumping the shark. Because we'll cross that bridge when we come to it with the King Dynasty. Right now, Deadpool and Wolverine's the main focus right now.
Agreed. And that's it. We just wanted to give you guys our thoughts on this and tell you, how we feel about it. So, if you're someone that's worried or you believe it, just remember, not all rumors are true. And again, this is like 3 years from now. So let's just enjoy the now. Let's enjoy what we have, and then we can get there when we get there. So again, let's just enjoy Deadpool and Wolverine. Don't believe all the rumors. However, in the next video, when we go over the news, there are some rumors about other things that we'll get into. But as of right now, do not worry about the Kang Dynasty or whatever Avengers 5 and 4 will be. Don't worry about it.
Wait, 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Sorry.
Yeah, Avengers 4 was Endgame.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They make too many of these movies. I'm like, damn. But yes, 5 and 6, which we're going to be very excited for. If I knew the official names, I would have done the official names, but I panicked. Yeah. I panicked because I was like, so I say Kang Dynasty or this, or so I went down with that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, leave a like. If you love what we do and you want to give us a follow and sub, feel free to subscribe. And the description to the Instagram will be in the description down below, so you should go follow us there. And that's just our take. Let us know what you guys think about these rumors in the comments down below, and until then, we will see you guys in the next one. And with that being said, fellow true believers, Excelsior.
Well said.